first, making their way to the cage, Mike Sandoval.
Here comes Mike Sandoval, considers himself more of a boxer. He did wrestle in high school. He has 4 boxing matches under his belt. And wants to give a shout out to his parents and his siblings, Alexic, Isaac, Emily, and Katrina.
Pretty well-rounded background right there, and that experience in amateur boxing, I think, could come into play.
Yeah, with a wrestling base. That's really the nitty-gritty of MMA. You wrestle in high school, you've done some boxing, and that's a pretty good base.
That's a very, very, very good base to start out with, especially with competitive backgrounds in both.
Let's see if Mike Sandoval could keep it on his feet, use his wrestling skills defensively, sprawl and ball, Chuck Liddell style. And pretty relaxing walkout music.
Very. He looks very comfortable with the competition.
And his opponent now making his way to the cage, Versaw.
And here comes AJ. Another jiu-jitsu therapy fighter, a brown belt, a submission specialist. This is his second MMA fight, and he's had a pretty long break, a 10-year layoff. The family business is AL Versaw Construction. Wants to give a shout out to his old man who he works with.
And if you were really to talk about a style that would kind of be the kryptonite, would be a jiu-jitsu background style. It's looking to fill the gap of that wrestling, boxing background. He's gonna probably be comfortable being able to play a little off his back, but the thing is he's not gonna have a lot of time, so he's got to be very active.
Yeah, expect AJ to look to close the distance, make it more of a grappling match. No matter where he's at, if he's on top, on bottom, it doesn't matter. You see him shoot, pull guard if it's not working out, he doesn't care. He just wants there to be some grappling involved.
And again, like
you don't give a guy like Mike Sandoval space to throw his hands.
Exactly. And like you were talking about earlier, Sandoval's probably going to be using that wrestling background to use that sprawl, keep it on the feet, so he can use that boxing background to try and land some big shots.
Spiggity sprawl and brizzle.
Fan favorite style for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is scheduled in the lightweight division, 155 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the Chai Cannabis blue corner. This man stands 5 feet, 9 inches tall, official weight, 158 pounds. Tonight fights out of Watsonville, California. Make some noise for Mike Sandoval! And his opponent, representing the Seoul red corner, comes into the night standing 6 feet, 1 inches tall, official weight 153.2 pounds, representing Santa Cruz, California. Let's hear it for AJ Versaw. Bouts coming for 3 2-minute rounds. Referee in charge of the action is Brian Tyler.
Very exciting stylistic matchup here.
Versaw with the red tape on his gloves, Sandoval with the blue tape. Other than that, they're hard to distinguish, you know. Both about the same haircut, same skin
that short
color,
hair.
same short color.
There we go with
Versaw with the Muay Thai clinch, looking to grapple there.
close the distance, going for that takedown. Like we said, Sandoval using that sprawl, using the wrestling background.
Sprawling on the fence is hard. Let's see if he could do it there. So far, he's keeping his hips back. He
got
needs to
those
circle
underhooks.
off the cage, but
Oh.
nope, going down.
Versaw able to get him to the ground. Let's see if he's able to use the jiu-jitsu background.
Yep.
Sandoval using that wrestling.
Sandoval
getting right
popping
back
his
up.
hips. He's eating some punches, though.
Whoop, to the
Oh.
Ow, a lot of action.
There
Going
goes
for the choke.
Versaw. It looks like it's almost over. Versaw on his back. He's got a
Could
mean
he
rear
get
naked
it?
choke. There it is. It looks tight. Kid Sandoval fight out.
Sandoval's fighting the grips heavy. He's trying to transition the triangle to the bottom side arm.
Versaw changing arms back and forth.
Sandoval still
He's
fighting those
got a
grips.
minute to work with.
He's got the full body triangle in, though. He might be able to keep that position. He doesn't have a lot of time. Sandoval's got to start getting explosive.
Can Sandoval survive AJ Versaw, a back submission specialist on his back for another 40 seconds?
He's doing a good job fighting the hands. Each
Yes, he
hand, as he
is.
tries to sink it in, he's fighting the far hand, the actual leverage hand there that's going to pull up and sink that choke in. So it looks like he's might survive.
So far,
he's got 30
so
seconds.
good.
He's staying away from that choke right now.
Versaw doing a little ground and pound from the back, trying to soften up that choke, trying to get that guy thinking a little bit about something else. So
And
he might be able to
honestly,
get his arm underneath the
Yeah,
chin there.
with the time left, he might just want to start trying to do some damage.
Yes, exactly. Land some punches. He's running out of time here. You're not going to get the submission.
Doesn't want to tire his arms out.
Score those points.
Exactly.
But he's going to win this round via control. He threatened on the back of Sandoval. Versaw going back to his corner. He's got to feel good about that
He
one.
does. And again, like we said at the very beginning of that, you saw the clash of styles. You saw Sandoval sprawling out the gate. Versaw trying to close that distance, get it to the ground, and use his grappling.
And that's just what you do when you're a wrestler. You just keep shooting. You miss one takedown, it gets stuffed. You reshoot again. Next thing you know, you're on the fence like that. You can lock your hands, and then it's impossible to not get taken down.
And yeah, just can't emphasize how tricky these short goes are, man. 2-minute rounds, you don't got a lot of time to work. You got to be active.
Yep, and that's why, a good strategy is to, a short time left, 15 seconds, bail on the submission and land some big bombs.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's see if Versaw can get his opponent, Sandoval, back in one of those precarious situations on the ground here, or if Sandoval can keep it on the feet, land some strikes, use that wrestling as a counter so he can stay on his feet. I know he did some amateur boxing as well, did Sandoval, so we'll see if he can try to utilize that. He did come in a couple pounds overweight, had to cut some weight at weigh-ins, so we'll see if that takes into effect here as the fight goes on, guys.
Right, Sandoval, the good thing is, each round you get a fresh start. Now he's landed some strikes, little
And he's
sprawl
able
and
to
brawl.
sprawl,
See if he
yep.
can stay on top. He does. He's landing some punches.
There we go.
Sandoval on top, doing some damage. AJ going for a leg there, but you don't want to just leave your face open.
And unlike those jiu-jitsu matches we were watching earlier, guys, the
Shin pads.
heel hooks too are not legal. Only really straight locks, straight leg locks are legal. So they can't get all the heel hooks and whatnot that our submission experts were going for earlier. But they can still do that straight knee bar. That's
right
still
now,
allowed, or
yeah.
straight ankle lock.
Sandoval just scoring with output.
Relentless with his ground and pound this round. So far, he is in control, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Oh, he knows he needs to make up this round. He has to win this round, or else it's going to be a
watch
tough
out for
way
that
back.
triangle.
Yep, AJ shooting the triangle. Let's see if he can pull that arm in.
He's got to keep that posture. He's got to stay tall. He can't sit down into it.
Sandoval is flirting with danger here in this guard.
Yes,
He's got
he is.
one shoulder out, one shoulder in. I mean, it's almost like a matter of time before that triangle
But
gets
he's
locked
just
up.
doing Rampage Jackson style.
That's what
Ground
he's
and pound
doing.
in
You're
here.
right. You're right. Just relentless.
bombing away. Just Doesn't care if he gets caught. Keeps posturing up. And this is tight.
Danger right
This
now.
is very tight.
That
could be it, guys.
Tighter.
Oh, 30 seconds is a long time.
Oh, it's a long
Can
time.
Sandoval survive?
Versaw's got to reach up and grab that foot.
Wow.
That triangle's so tight, guys. So tight.
He should transition to the armbar right here.
Oh! Oh!
It's getting tighter.
He's rolling back into
Sandoval's
it.
fighting.
Wow,
10
this is so
seconds.
tight. How is he doing this?
There's the armbar I was talking
How is
about.
he doing this? He's gonna make out of it.
No.
Oh, he's stretching his arm.
2,
1. Oh!
He made it, guys.
Oh my
Look at the whole
goodness.
crowd reacting just like we
Sandoval
did.
survived.
Man, that is a tough round to score right there with the finish of it, but I'm still going to have to go with
yeah.
Sandoval.
I gotta
because
do
of
with the ground and pound. Just so,
Again,
yeah.
Yep, just for the
I
sheer
don't
output.
know. That was so close to a finish, though. That's like checkmate. That kind of cancels the ground.
Oh, it's so close.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm not judging. I'm just talking about it.
Wow.
Good round, man.
A near checkmate
Honestly, just
from AJ Versaw. Good triangle. I was so you can't get it any tighter than that.
no, just from the competitive perspective, I really want to give that 1-1 right now. I want it to go to this third round and really see who's got more in their tank.
Could it be a 10-10 round right there?
Could have been.
Even Steven.
And after this, guys, we still have another performance, and then the co-main and main event, and then the main
Unbelievable.
performance. Let's see who comes out fresher for this third round.
This is it. This is anyone's fight here. Winner takes all. The third and final round. Versaw trying to get that energy back so he could finish strong. Can he use his grappling? Or can Sandoval land some strikes here?
Both being a little patient at the beginning of this third round. They don't got a lot of time to work with.
They know it's even. They know it's anyone's fight. Neither of them want to make a big mistake. Not a bad strategy to kind of pace the first minute and then go for it, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, all right, we can catch our breath.
Both fighters definitely feeling the fatigue right now. You can see it.
Yeah, they fought hard.
And they know how important this third round is, guys.
Yes.
Both their corners said this could easily be 1-1. You have to win this round.
Absolutely.
Sandoval lands a punch. AJ going for the Muay Thai clinch there.
Sandoval looking for the
Sandoval
big
landed
shot.
a few. He's
Using good
swinging.
footwork. He does not want Versaw to get a hold of him.
Short time here, minute left, last round. Both these guys weary of this battle.
This is anyone's fight right now. Whoever gives it the more in this last 45
Yeah, it really
seconds is
is.
going to take it.
It's been a hell of a fight so far. Taking a little breather in this last round, but Sandoval did land a couple. And there's AJ, single leg, and he
And
finishes.
he gets the takedown. 30 seconds left. Sandoval's got to do something. He's almost in full side control in the mount.
There you go.
That is
Finish
23
strong.
seconds left. Is he going to be able to finish him out?
AJ's taking this fight.
He's going to posture up. He's got to get some big shots in here, and that would be
Yeah,
huge.
exactly. 10 seconds.
Is he going to get
Let
that
your hands go.
icing on the cake here, guys? Or is it going to end here
Oh,
with
this fight's
Sandoval
gonna
stalling?
end. So
Very
in
good.
a dominant
To
position,
the
but
end.
not a lot of damage. Who do you give that to?
I would have to give that to Versaw. I mean, he took that last round right there, and then the first round as well.
Man.
Second, he had that submission attempt at the very end of it. Just in terms of being closer to finishing the fight, I got to go with Versaw.
It just goes to show you that grappling, that dominant grappling, wins you fights.
Man, exciting fight right there, you guys, and you could definitely see the stylistic difference in what those two wanted to do right there. Jiu-Jitsu player in Versaw wanted to get that fight down to the ground, and he was able to at the end of that third round there, and I think that's going to be the tipping factor to how the fight's going to be scored, honestly. But you saw Sandoval trying to use that sprawl from the wrestling background, keep it on the feet, and he was really trying to use his hands to land a big punch. Just, man, back and forth, back and forth. Great fight, great fight. Closest one of the night so far, in my opinion. But, man, I try to talk to people about this all the time, too. You see how fatigued these athletes are getting in such a short period of time. You don't think 2 minutes is going to take that much out of you, but it does, you guys. I can't emphasize heavy enough how important cardio is and how important it is to train with people that understand how tired you're going to get in this short amount of time. This takes a lot out of these athletes in front of,
Going into
a
that
home
third round,
crowd.
it could have gone either way. Let's hear it for both these warriors. All three judges saw the fight the same way, 29-28, all for your winner. Fighting out of the Soul Red Corner, Versaw.
Hello, I'm here with your winner, AJ Versaw, and got it done with your jiu-jitsu. It was a back and forth fight. Had a 1 round apiece, but you got that takedown in the 3rd round, and just talk about your victory.
I feel good. Jiu-jitsu, we like to take our time and we don't have a lot of time. So, did the best I could with the short time we had. Sorry I didn't get to finish, but hey.
Did you feel like the 2-minute rounds were kind of frustrating and harder to work with?
Yeah, very short. I feel like I put out that triangle. I had a little more time. It is what it is.
Yeah, we've seen that in a lot of fights. People save by the bell, and that's what happens in those, shorter 2-minute rounds. But your jiu-jitsu ultimately got you the win. Congratulations. Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, everybody I trained with, all my coaches, jiu-jitsu therapy, everybody that's helped me along the way, man. And my family, my lady, Jackie, my little babies.
Well, congrats on a victory. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your winner, AJ Versaw.
And man, if there really was a card for jiu-jitsu to shine on, I mean, it's been a very dominating factor of this card, you guys. I can't emphasize heavy enough how important it is to understand the ground in MMA and just in combative competition in general.